Greetings and salutations, everybody. It's time once again for another DDO stream. I was going to do some Magic this morning, but it turns out the Magic Arena is down for maintenance this morning. So we're filling with our primary game here. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. I realized I was tardy this morning as well. I do apologize. I hit my snooze button for 30 minutes this morning, which didn't seem that bad to me, to be honest. And then instead of getting out of bed and doing something, I read Twitter for like 45 minutes. Alright, let's do some of the boring stuff that we never do. Play Pokemon later, I guess. Didn't even catch up on my Pokemon stuff. So, for those of you who don't know, my wife has kind of brought me back in the Pokemon fold. And I do enjoy playing it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. The problem is it's one of those games that... Do I have a cloak in this thing? Alright, I'll leave the cloak out. It's one of the games where I just... There's times I love it and there's times I hate it. Because you just... At least I shouldn't say you. I'm like, oh man, I should be checking my Pokemon stuff. It's very annoying to me. Do we have any other DDO people up and playing and running this morning? Not that I see. Okay. Hopefully people will start to trickle in. Hey, good morning, Fuzzy. That's funny. It is a little bit outdated and it is a little bit buggy. They have 2 quests closed now for... I think... I'm going to put this in the eat it pile. I thought I had another... Was this it? Yeah, okay. So these are all things we picked up in the last couple of quests that have slots on them. I'm just pulling them aside so D-Love, if he decides he needs something, I have a few things handy. I'm not going to do the raid. I'm just going to throw these away. One day they'll build a new one, better, stronger. I don't know, man. I have the fear. I have the fear. Okay, so we're going to consume those 2 things out of our inventory before I forget. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright. We're going to also start this morning's stream off by taking level 15. That's the other big thing. Neverwinter was a bit of a letdown. It was a fun in its own way, but not as detailed. So I played a preview of Neverwinter, and literally playing it made me want to puke. It just the way the game like flowed and moved and played. That being said, the guys really had a lot of fun playing it. So, but again, like you said, it's a different kind of game. Oh, I know what we should also do. Let's pull up the Steam for a second. While we're kind of talking about stuff. Logging in my Steam account here. A game I've been hearing about. It's $40 for Kingmaker. Is this Pathfinder Kingmaker? Apparently, it is a solo RPG. Are people interested in watching this game? I'm gonna hit the follow button on this, and I think I'm gonna keep an eye on this. It may be something worth having fun. Not that I understand. As I understand it, it's like a single player Baldur's Gate kind of thing. But there's a lot of like pausing combat to make planning of things, and then you like let them loose for a little bit and then repause it and set it back up again. Again, as I understand it, I have a couple of friends who have played it. I also don't think it's very long. I think it's a pretty quick game. So yeah. I said I haven't looked into it very much myself. I just a couple of my friends talked about it. Were telling another friend about it, and I overheard the conversation. And then Tobrell brought it up a couple of days ago. So I'm not. I don't want to pretend like I know the ins and outs of it in any way, shape, or form. Do I finally get to take a Metamagic? I think I get to take a Metamagic. I don't know what to... Oh, wait, of course, obviously. Improved critical ranged. Yep. We don't get to take a Metamagic. We get to take heal, though, now. It's pretty sweet. There's a large building in Delirious that's blocked by a gate. What is that supposed to be? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Spank and Tank is kneel before the exile. I guess I'm gonna take spell resistance. Alright, so I think that means we can go ahead and drag this one off our bar pretty much forever. Slap a straight up heal in there. Slap a restoration over here. Slap a spell resistance. Alright, so that makes us level 15, boys and girls. With XP obviously for 16, ready to go. Pretty good. Things are kind of ticking along. I always just click that. It's just habit now. It doesn't take, it doesn't take so long that I can't click it. Man, we have an awful lot of stuff in our backpack to break walls that we probably don't need anymore. Alright, so let's... I do need to have one thing. I guess we can just use this stick. And honestly, I haven't attacked anything with my ooze beater in... I haven't attacked an ooze with my ooze beater for I don't even know how long. Alright, so... Ring of the Stalker. Okay, apparently it's not there. Our big boy Ring of the Stalker is... There it is. Alright, so we're going to put on our big boy ring. The Stalker, which gives us our Ghost Touch. And, or Ethereal, I guess, in this case. And our Manslayer. So that frees up our Goggle slot again. Our Goggle slot was Manslayer, Melee Alacrity, Minor Boost, whatever. Okay. So now we have a free Goggle slot, and we don't need these boots anymore for our Ghost Touch. So we have 2 free slots. However, we tanked our Dodge. So we can wear Dodge on our boots if we wanted. Do I not have like big Dodge boots? Also, we can build an upgrade pair of gloves if we want. We probably do. We're getting close to the point of the game where we need to squeeze out every single point of damage we can. Ooh. You know what? Something along these lines would actually be quite strong. Because our Assassinate DC is a factor of our bird. And we have noticed that the bird is not just insta-killing everything right now. So it might be worth the hassle to get that done. Prudent, is that what it's called? So we have a Prudent of Tendon Slice, accuracy 12, Deathblock. This may also be reasonable. Again, just because I don't want to have to go craft yet another thing. Making sure that we hit is pretty important. Which means, do we still want this cloak? Yeah, probably. We may also have to build something completely different. Get our evocation DCs a couple more points. So this is just Insightful Evocation Focus. It is not regular Evocation Focus 3. Which we should have a couple of items now that we can have Evocation 3 on. We could also use Thorns instead of the of this. Man, gear is becoming a real mess this life now. And we don't care about this. Pardon my desire to yawn here. I said I am still trying to wake up. I'm also still trying to adjust from getting ready for the weekends overnights. Man, I've had like a ton of these little upgrade things. Last weekend I had to do a bunch of overnights for card shop stuff, and I had Basically, a pre-release is a really messed up time on my schedule. Basically, it just really causes problems. So I'm still like not able to sleep until like 4:30 in the morning, which I usually go to sleep around like 3:15, 3:30 or something. So it's not that much more, but it certainly feels like more. I can't believe we don't have other boots. Like, there's 6 dodge on my boots level 10. I don't have any other boots. Oh, it's called evasive now. They just put these on, but I still want to have my dodge. So let's go ahead and look at the CC planner. No! No! Whoever this is. Please, word to the wise. Please, whoever this is, fix it. Alright, so let's take a look at goggles first. Level 15. If we were to do wisdom, and instead of accuracy, we could do 2 there. I like spot. Range alacrity is 11, which is not more than we need to have. 6 deadly. Not the worst. That'd free up a glove slot. But yeah, let's spot. And then if we insightful assassinate, we can make all of that. No problem. The thing I notice about playing an alt is the lack of tomes. It's like having -9 to every stat. Yeah, I mean, they really incentivized us to focus on one character. And then they did a pretty reasonable job of making us want to not just focus on one character. But I feel like it's not enough. Alright, where's my gloves? There we go. So, double shot and deadly. And we could go insightful devotion. That's not the worst, but it takes Mortal and Pestle and Blister Beetles, which I don't have infinite of. You've been using Astral Shards if I see a good deal on tomes on the Shard Exchange. I mean, you might as well. That's what they're there for, right? I don't think I can... I may be able to do this, actually. Insightful... So these are goggles. What if we just did boots? What would my boots look like? I can do 8 dodge. Yeah, 8 dodge seems pretty good. Eight dodge, 8 strength. Yeah, none of these things seem good. I mean, I take it back. This seems great, Insightful Dodge. But I don't know if we have the fungus and the stone fetishes for that. They do seem good enough that probably won't put these boots back on. And if we do that, then I feel like the belt's re-freed up and I can put my old hat back on. I lose, what, 20 con? Or 20 hit points? And my improvement, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I was just thinking I could put that 77 belt on this one. Yeah. Now it'd give me some healing, like way more healing devotion. Because this doesn't have a slot in it, so I can't just slot healing in it. Alright, we're going to craft some boots. We don't have any over here, or this one can just die, right? Yeah, this one can just die. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we got some new boots. We'll need a new glove. We'll just have to take a look. We'll steal these goggles for our new goggles. New goggles, new booties. And I don't know if, did we actually figure out a plan for gloves? I don't think so. Let's see, 5% double shot. And 6 deadly. And that is not that much more than what we're doing now. So maybe we just don't care. Now Ravenloft gear, is there... This is kind of how my brain works, by the way, is I try to figure out the pieces to the puzzle. Alright, so what do we got? We have Blurfinger gloves, which is fine, but not necessarily what we're looking for. Crumbling gloves. No. Ooh, gauntlets of This one could be really good, actually. Do we have a pair of these? I don't think so. Knife palm would be good too, actually. Maybe we should just put these on. I know we have a knife palm. Yeah, we'll just put this knife palm on. That'll cover our deadly. Yeah, we'll lose our double shot, but it'll give us 3 to our... It'll give us 3 to our assassinate. So we don't have to have this tactical assassinate on. So we're just making wisdom spot. Yeah, that seems better. Alright, so those will go there. These will go away. Those will become our dodge boots and our new wisdom goggles. Although, there's not really that much of a difference. Alright, so we don't need a wisdom goggle either. And things that are just like minor adjustments, I don't care. Alright, so strength and dodge booties. Go see a man about a crafting. But that's basically how my... For those of you who've never actually seen me go through the process of trying to figure my S out, that was it. I'm just gonna go ahead and clear these. Double check, yep. Alright. Dodge. Strength. Oh, 15. I guess there's one more thing we need to do before we actually hit that button. Just check that 15 is the, yeah, 15 is the tier. Alright, so 15 on the boot. Dodge. Strength. Alright, so now our Greater False Life is on our belt. Don't think we can get... I don't think we can craft more than Greater False Life right now on a belt. Can't even find belt though. There it is, belt. Yeah, we can do 29 on a belt. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and do what I was talking about and put on that silver thread belt, I think. And then we need to figure out where we're gonna stick a little bit extra Greater False Life. We could just make this our main trinket for now. But then if we switch, we're losing hit points, which I'm not a fan of. That's probably fine. So I really do like the idea of wearing a greater, or yeah, wearing this. Did we lose hit? Oh, because I have this on. Alright, well, let's just try it. So this is still giving us two evocation and our master's gift. Bet you we can find another cloak. Like the phase cloak. Hey, now we got red circles. Oh, I guess we also have access to these level 15 or level whatever these are. Hey, this is not terrible. I don't think it's something I'm going to use this life. Not bad. We can put a Boundless on. Actually is not the worst because of the quality potency and the bigger wizardry for like even more spell power. Don't think that's necessarily what we're looking for this life though. Put on a bigger necklace. What's this? Okay. You get him just glancing through things. Here's the Hide of the Fallen. Does it look cool? It doesn't bind, does it? No. It does not look cool. Iron Fist, no. What does the Mirror Cloak look like? Ow, that's really bright. It may not be the worst, but that was really bright. What's my sweet mysterious cloak look like? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that's cool. Anything else? That's kind of gnarly. Which cloak is this? Scarlet Scale Cloak. What does the Stormreaver tablecloth look like, I wonder? While we're just playing the dress-up game here. Do I not have a tablecloth? Surely I do. Oh, we can also look at the Cloak of Flames. It potentially could look awesome. It probably doesn't. It probably looks terrible, but it could look awesome. Where's the... Did I finally destroy it when we picked up the just straight up improvement in Phase Cloak? That'd be sad. Can't even express how many times I've wore... Oh, the Jewel Cloak apparently looks awesome too, by the way. But I can't even begin to express how much the... of the grind I've put into that tablecloth. Or napkin, I guess is... Yeah, the big one's the tablecloth. The napkin. Huh. Okay. I have a feeling it got wrecked. Okay. So let's try this. You know, I don't actually hate this. If it was, instead of this, it was like, looked more like an Iron Man symbol, I'd wear it. I might still wear it. I like the light circles, but I don't care for these circles. Alright, so for cloaks, what's the cosmetic? Is it just a regular cosmetic? Is it going to cost me a fortune? Ooh, my points came in. And hearts are on sale. Do I want to skip all that TR grind for a change? No. No, it's not that good. Alright, so cosmetics. I'm just checking the thing. Alright, so let's check out if they posted the Chronicle yet. Doesn't look like it, so let's go to the forums. I want to double check before I buy. There's a link to the release notes. Cloaks. Can't accept a Mirror of Glamourine to put a visual on one of your character. So for 245 shards, I can look like, and on my cloak look like this. So I do really like the red and gold. I mean, it kind of feels Iron Man-y to me. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Alright. Oh, what's the jungle cloak look like? Ooh, the jungle cloak looks kind of badass. I mean, I prefer it to be a slightly different color, but... makes sense. I don't think I picked up any new... That seems odd, okay. Sorry, I don't think I picked up any new cloaks. That is awesome, and yet not anything I'd ever want to see. Okay. Well, I feel like we've successfully, like, screwed around. Is there a cloak in here that's worth looking at? Oh, but it's bound to character on equip. There's a cloak of ice. Yeah, I'm not about that. Not about that. Alright. Sweet. Party buff. Also, we successfully got our healing to 243. Nice. Not that we've had to do this in a really long time, but... go get whatever level 15 bard or character that doesn't look like they're gonna piss me off. Displacement, haste, fascinate, iron skin chant. Never mind, we're gonna take another blaster. Alright, and the last thing we're gonna do before we level up is take care of our action points. We gotta get to Level 18? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Divine Protection Blur. Oh, I can't get to that either. Do we even care about this though? Probably not. I do care about this. Can we get more? Can I get returning on my disposable bolts? I successfully get all through my arrows too. Ha! That's hilarious. And I'm curious if I kick this up a couple of notches, if it'll make these last longer. It's fine. Just leave it the way it is. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna poof back over to Giant Hold. We're gonna do a Crucible. Mostly because I feel like a putz. We did Tour Flag yesterday, by the way. I'm also very excited for the extended critical now on the bow. Come on, crit on something like ridiculous. Suppose 18, 20. So that's 3 points, right? 18, 19, 20. 18, 19, 20. So it should be 6. So 17, 16, 15. Hey, Titan. Switch back and forth. It doesn't have. Yeah, she's got a naturally extended critical. Yeah. There's a 17 crit. 20 crit. Yeah, look at that. Look at those crits. 276. Oh, I guess I should get in the live stream voice chat too, huh? I'm in the voice chat, everybody! So, why there's some people here, quick vote. Do we like this cloak? enough to wear it all the time. I'm really on the fence. Come on. Poof, you guys. 403. I didn't crit. Boo. Alright, our heal is doing 505 out here in the wilderness. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Alright, let's link some stuff up here so we can get it. With this on, I don't know if we care as much about the, this particular armor. Alright, sorry boys. You out of here. Although I think I see somebody in the chat. Just turned on the King's Forest music for the first time ever. Yeah, I usually don't have the game sounds on. Sounds like a Western showdown. Nice. Come on. There we go. Excuse me, Jesus. It must be working because some of the arrows don't disappear. What are the quests I don't like to do if there are any? There's a lot of quests that I don't care for. I don't like the Wayloon prison quests. I think they're too dark. They're too hard to see. So I don't like them. I don't like the quest with Shu in them. I love Shu. If Shu was a pretty lady with a whole new personality, couldn't love Shu anymore. I'm trying to think what else. The Wayloon prison quests are my #1 dislike, I think. I'm sure there's some other ones that I don't care for, but like if you just look through my list, oh, Hazadel's stuff, not because it's hard, it's just I don't care for it. I don't like Cobalt Assault and that style of quests. I will do Night Revels, but this is not the time yet. So, not being a capped character, Night Revels is a little bit different, I think, for me than it is for other people. So for me, Night Revels is not just a... Not just a... an event, but it's also a great bonus XP. That is not really to be squandered. There are different levels in the game, obviously, that are harder or easier to make up XP for. So I'm kind of hoping to push it a little bit to like level 17-ish. Click you like 3 times. Boop. Please come back over here. But my plan is to do some Night Revels tonight. And I told the guys, I wasn't even supposed to be playing DDO this morning. Is part of it. Like, I wasn't on my plan. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the arena was down for maintenance. So... I have no idea how long that maintenance is supposed to last, so I just said screw it. So we're doing this instead. Ah, cool monsters shooting me in the back. You're 2 levels ahead? Yeah, see, that's part of the thing. I gotta get us to the right spot. Alright, she did it. Teleport her here. Leave her there. Yeah, I don't like how my spot's not going off now. It is possible I want to go ahead and craft the spot. The big wisdom spot goggles. I love LaFay. Are you dropping frames or is it me? Let's look. Looks like I am dropping a couple of frames. Let me go ahead and jump out of the voice chat. See if that helps. There's still a couple drops. Close these tabs too. Yeah, I'm still dropping a couple. Yeah, the wife might just be doing something that's more internet intensive than usual today. She's been doing a lot of like training and working at the same time, which involves VPNing into 2 different places. Did we just die and come back? Yeah, we also have some weather in the area that might be part of the problem. It still says we're live for 102 minutes, so... like to get a better internet connection, but I don't suspect that's going to happen. Well, look at that. Who's just a lucky man today? I wasn't planning on playing today. I was planning on playing Magic this morning. Why isn't Shu playing? Shu actually hasn't been joining us for the last little while. Every day. I think he's got a bunch of stuff going on at home. So I'm trying not to pester him about it. I think there's a little bit of that. I also think that I also suspect there's a lot of stuff going on at home. I mean, he's working on his college stuff. He has his kids with him a lot more than he was. He's working on his programming stuff. Alright. Gun H I. And now it's turned for years.